Oh, shoot. I'm like, why is it taking so long to get around that corner? Special K. Let's try that one again. I know what I did wrong. I'm going to try my best not to do the exact same thing again, but it's an off-camber corner. When you get it just right, I can keep momentum. You get it just wrong, and it kills your momentum. It sends you too far off to the edge. Oh, don't do that. I'm trying to figure out why I work so hard to get a good lap when it's reverse grid. Oh well. Oh well. It's good practice. I'm getting the hang of this little hump over here. Guess we're right here. If only I can get this guy. Yeah, there's no point in me, it's reverse grid, and there's no point in me going much further and twisting laps that I don't need to. I have a pretty good idea of what I need to do and where I'm messing up at, and to a small extent how to fix those shortcomings, but I don't want to get wiped out putting in my best laps on a practice, on a qualifying lap, and it's screwing up during the race. It's still a 20-minute race. All right, all right. Oh, come on. That's oh so unfair. Oh, so unfair. function. At least get some of the places back. Jeez, it's about a 6-second lead. I mean, my God. I'll have to hope for another screw up. I can get on the gas a lot sooner than that. No! It's not for present understeer to that. That sucked. That'll slow you down for sure. was an accident. He's getting so far away. Yes! Yes! That's what I needed. I should not have been so happy about that. It did kind of screw up my lap pace though, but good show, good show. What am I, gaining on third? Nah. I think I am gaining on third. Yeah, 5 minutes, so I don't know if it's enough time. That was horrid. Oh, I forgot where I was. Damn it. I thought I actually missed my braking point. Oh. I was catching him. I could have caught him. I really think I could have caught him. He was slowing down. He's getting slower and slower. I think my mind wandered for a moment there. was that about? Back-to-back podiums, man. And especially starting from reverse grid, going through what we went through. The fact that I even got podium is amazing, and I'm happy. I'll take it all damn day. I have a darn good feeling that Marky B was a tad too aggressive, but somebody slammed somebody into JJ, who slammed into me, and screwed me out on, was that the second or first lap? So, good stuff. I'm actually going to save the replays. I want to see what was actually going on there. I should have saved last replays, but completely forgot. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. We're gonna watch the beginning of that last race. I really want to see who was at fault for basically making my job a lot harder than it needed to be to work my way up to the front. Little girl is knocked out. Quick reminder, We got Group 4 tomorrow. Group tomorrow. And that's going to be my for at least until the week of let me hold on one second. I got a TDY coming up, so I'm not going to be able to race for a little bit here. All right, so if I get everything back in order, Group 4 starts before I get back. They changed the schedule, so they added another race that's taken over the Tuesday slot. So Group 3 went from Tuesdays to Wednesdays, so I'll be changing my schedule accordingly. But Group 3 starts a little later. I believe Group 3 will start the week of the 19th, if I'm right. I'm usually wrong. Usually wrong. Nope, Group 3 starts on the 14th. So it's Group 4 that starts on the 12th. I'm going to miss the 12th, I'm going to miss the 14th. That will put us back in contention for, as I thought, the 21st. So we'll be back for the 19th. I won't be racing again until the 19th. That should be the Group 4 race, the new season for the Group 4. So it's going to be a different car, obviously. I can't use the same car I used this year. And you're not allowed to use the same Group 4 car that's in the same car Sunday. Actually, I will only miss the first Group 3 race. I will not miss the first Group 4 race, which is great. It really is. So I'm only going to miss the Group 1 race of the Group 3, which is great. I'll have to let JJ know ahead of time. Any rate, new Group 3 season, new Group 4 season. Same car Sunday doesn't start until November. So I actually will have time to burn a couple of laps. I have never driven the Suzuki Swift, not even once. I haven't even bothered to look at it. I don't even think it's in my garage. So I will honestly have to get some time in on this thing so I can figure out. Ooh, no. I will miss the first Group 3 same car Sunday race, which is on the 11th. So technically, I'll be back on the 18th then. I'll be back racing on the 18th. So it'll be the 18th, the 19th, and the 21st. So Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. Again, Group 3, I can't use the same car. You're not allowed to use the. You can change. You can change any car to any car after round 6. And same with Group 4. Same car Sunday. Same car Sunday. You can't do nothing with that. You're stuck with what you're stuck with. I haven't given much thought, but I think I'm doing. I really think I'm going to do the. Excuse me. I really think I'm going to do the Supra. With the tire wear that they're going to put in on the Group 4 and the Group 3, they changed the tire wear and fuel rate. Front-wheel drive cars will be at a disadvantage. I don't think there's any front-wheel drive cars other than the Audi TT that I probably, or the Volkswagen that I probably would have done. And I'm not a huge fan of those too. But if I was going to do front-wheel drive, I probably would have done those. I'm not a huge fan of the RCZ at all. It's just a weird handling vehicle. Hate it. Anyway, Group 3. I really don't know. Again, I'm leaning towards the Supra on the Group 3. Um, but Group 4, I thought about running the Ferrari. I'm not horribly positive how good or bad the Ferrari is on the tires. If memory serves me correct, it's not the greatest on tires. If memory serves me, but like I said, they changed the suspension settings, so the BOP should on the Group 4 we should probably okay. Either way, I need to burn some laps, and I don't have a lot of time because I leave for my trip on Tuesday. Um, so if I'm lucky, maybe tomorrow I'll get to turn some laps and try to get an idea of what car I'm going to go with because I need to get a livery up and running and submitted. I'm not going to get that done in time. Unless I spend tomorrow. Unless I pick what I want tomorrow. I might have time to slam a livery together. I mean, you get bonus points at the beginning of the season if your livery hits on all the points. So it has to have the sponsor's name. It's for like Group 4, it was like Firewood, West Side Firewood or something like that. Then Group 3 was Norfolk Minis. But Same Car Sunday has a new sponsor this year, something Tiles. I don't know. I just read it moments before I jumped online. So I'll have to. He says the decals are up and ready. So anyway, you get bonus points for having the Darwin Racing Evolution and the sponsors decals on your livery in the appropriate number and size, which means you got to have like the Darwin Racing has to be on all four corners of the vehicle, and they have to be large enough to be visible um, during replays or whatnot. And the manufacturer has to be as I think he changed it, but as far as I know, the manufacturer or not the manufacturer, the sponsor only has to be on two sides, but still has to be visible. Um, so I need to slam something together. I know the two I did, well, actually the three. So I need to do one for Same Car Sunday. So I know the ones I did for this season took me a god awful long time because I'm just not a livery guy, and I like to play around. I mean, I could do what everybody else does, just be slam a color on there and put the appropriate decals, and that's call a day. But you know what? If I'm gonna do something, I try to do it to the best of my ability and be something I can somewhat proud of. Anyway, I'll deal with that. I'm rambling. Let's check this dude out here. Someone slammed me from behind, and we're gonna find out who it was. I don't think it was Smokey. I really think it was Marky. Oh, yeah, got in front of him. I remember a green car slamming way past me, so let's see what happens. Hug the inside. It wasn't Mark. Let's go back. Let's go up. Okay. JJ went wide, but he tucked back in. All right, so it was Devlin and looks like it was Ristro, whatever. No. slide it there. He went inside. He was still clean. All right, we just all kind of met in the center, and yeah, hardware bopped me, and it looks like Scally maybe banged JJ. No, innocent bystander. Goes wide. All right, so Bratinov turned in. I'm on the outside. I see them both. Oh boy, so the contact wasn't that bad. What the hey happened? It wasn't what I thought it was. So I was already offline because of the hit. But I think I was right, and Bratinov may have tagged JJ. Boy, that's a hot mess, man. What the hey happened? He just went way offline. I think maybe Devlin has something here. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So Devlin made contact and everything else was just after the fact. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, just somehow JJ just lost all kinds of control from that point on. I mean, either way, it kind of sucked. It put me in a really bad situation, so. But hey, came out on top, man. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. At any rate, that's going to be it for tonight. And I was able to string together a good lap on this. So this was the Daily B. After I fixed my pedals. tire wear, so there's tire temps. Warmed up the tires a little bit, and then from that point on, I just concentrated on the race. Concentrated on making sure I hit all my corners. I think I spent the first half of the race anticipating a hit from behind, but I actually had a pretty good lead. It doesn't look like it in the replay, but I had a pretty good lead before I was 3/4 done with the lap. I think I had at least a 1.5 seconds lead. So I don't know what happened behind me after 3/4 track, but my lead got as high as I think is like 2. There it is. My lead overall got as like 2.5, 3 seconds. I actually came into this race with more confidence than I had approached any of my previous races before I fixed these pedals. Again, I had no idea what was making me go off track so much. I just couldn't. My time was good. It was so good that I was actually pole position every race that I entered. Every single race. And every single race, whether it was the first lap or the third lap, the car spun out on me, and train of cars went by, you know, trying to recover, and you're making a covering too hard to make up the mistake that you made. Mistake on top of it. Went over. And it was so inconsistent, so there wasn't like one thing that I could like glaringly point my finger at and like, this is what I'm doing wrong, this is what I need to fix it. It was just so freaking random, you know, corners that I'm going at every single time, 90 miles an hour, going through the chicanes, not having an issue. Actually it was like 87, but you know, not having an issue, then all of a sudden, lap 4, you know, you're spinning off into like Narnia. So anyway, after I fixed the pedals, I did like one practice session, and I was like, you know what, I'm matching the times. I'm getting closer to times that I matched with the Alpha, which was like a 111, I think it was a mid 111, but I was doing low 112s to mid 112s with the Subaru. I felt more confident with the Subaru, so I went with the Subaru. First race I entered was this one, and I think I did awesome. No mistakes, clean and steady laps, you know. Couldn't ask for much more than that. I was close to fastest lap. Close. I was off by 0.02 of a second, and I just couldn't seem to make up. And since I had such a good gap between myself and second place, I didn't want to really push too hard and make a stupid mistake. So I just ran my race. I went as fast as I needed to go. Made sure I hit my braking points. Made sure I was in the right gear for the right corner. You know, that's all I was paying attention to, man. Just the radar, making sure nobody was on me, and the overall time. So yeah, that's all I concentrated on at that point. And feeling pretty happy by this point, but I was like, don't get too happy, because I'd been in the lead at this point before and just had a random spin-off to the great unknown. So what I was actually doing through chicanes is I was going in 4th gear all the way up to the 2nd chicane, and then I would momentarily blip into third to get the car to rotate slightly, and then back into fourth. And on average, I was completing each section of the chicane no slower. The last section of the chicane, I was like 82, 81 on average, and on the above average, the highs, I was doing 87 miles an hour. So I was pretty happy with myself at that point. I was accomplishing what I was setting out to do. The WRX was faster than the Alphas through that section each and every time. My problem was beforehand was consistency. Again, all that came down to was the throttle pedal being gummed up. I am going to have to recalibrate the wheel and the pedals. The wheel's got a slight cant to it, and recalibrating it usually recenters it. And since I was having issues with the brake and the throttle, I also want to make sure that those are still calibrated. But it feels good. I mean, mistakes that I made today was either somebody hit me or I just plain Jane forgot where I was and missed a braking point, you know. So it wasn't anything like I could like point my finger at and say, Jesus, what did I do wrong? Oh, I did this wrong, you know. At least it wasn't some random ass spin like I have been suffering the last 4 races of the season. I wish I would have discovered this problem sooner, though. I haven't managed to get this corner right. Previously, I was complaining about every time I hit that corner. The WRX itself, the Alpha was fine. You can hit that corner and hit the little curb off of there, and it would just float right over it, no problem. The WRX would just lift off, skid everywhere. Oh no, I did get the fastest lap at the end. Didn't even notice it. Cool. That is going to be that, though. Thank you for joining me. Again, we'll have one more race tomorrow. It's going to be our final Group 4 race for the season. Yeah. All right. Cool. So thank you again. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and you have a good night.